Welcome back to Aeons and Legacy. We're playing Chapter 3, In Search of New Power. And so we're going to get right into it. We've got the breeding chamber sitting at 10 health. That's not good, because if it gets to 11 or higher at the end of the Nemesis turn, it's going to start spitting out pods. Alright, shuffled enough. Let's see who or what is going to be going first. Okay. The Nemesis gets to go first. No cards for the Nemesis. So we'll be drawing a Nemesis card, and it is not good. Ether Extract. Oh, it's a power. Power 2 is Unleash. Any player suffers 1 damage and discards 2 gems. If both of those gems cost 0, evolve. Ooh. And this only has 1 evolve sticker on it. Well, that's a power 2, so it's not going to trigger yet. And it doesn't look like there's any way to get rid of it. Okay, well, that's the end of the Nemesis turn, which is good. So we didn't trigger the breeding chamber, because it has to be 11 plus. It's sitting at 10. Let's see who's next. Going to be the Nemesis again? Nope, it's going to be Astria. Astria gets to go. Let's go over to Astria's area, have her take her turn. Alright, it's Astria's turn to go. She has a prepped spell. She has the Force Transfusion. Deal 3 damage. If you have 3 or more charges, gain a charge. Well, she doesn't. So it's going to be dealing 3 damage. And I think we're going to deal the 3 damage to the breeding pool. It's a minion. We're going to take it from 10 health. We're going to knock it down to 7. So that it's not going to be springing nasty things on us. So it's down now to 7 health, and now she gets to play her card. So she got Lifebringer, Gem, gain an Ether if you have 3 or more open breaches. She does not. She has a Cyanolith, 2, a Spark. She will prep the Spark to open breach 1. So she basically has 1, 2, 3, 4. She has 5 Ether, and with 5 Ether total, I think she is going to get, she's going to go ahead and get the spell, the Bending Beam. It's a deal 3 damage, but if it's cast from open breach 3, it'll deal 5 damage. So she's going to go ahead and get that spell. That's going to be all of her cards played. She'll put her cards back in any order. I'll put them back that way. Going to draw 5 new cards for next hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And see what she gets. Another Ancient Cyanolith Spark, Crystal, another Ancient Cyanolith, and a Crystal. So she'll have 2, 3, 4. She'll have 6 Ether next turn. Alright, that's the end of Astria's turn. Back we go now to turn order. Alright, back to turn order time. Who's up next? Nemesis. Alright, Nemesis card. We're going to take 1 power off of the Ether Extract. And it's going to be 1 charge left. It's not going to trigger this episode because this is the last time the Nemesis is going. Alright, what do we have for a Nemesis card? Construct. It's an attack. Draw a card from the pod deck and place it into play. What? Then set that minion's life to 2. This does not affect shield tokens. Oh crap. Alright, so draw a card from the pod deck, place it into play, which is minion pod. Frozen pod. Persistent. The player with the lowest life suffers a damage. It's going to have 1 shield on it, but we do set the health to 2. Okay, well that's not terrible. So it has 1 shield, and it has 2 life only. Pretty sure I was reading that correctly. Draw a card from the place to play, then set the minion's life to 2. So we just set it to 2. This does not affect shield tokens. Alright. That's not horrific. Not horrific. Because now, that's the end of the Nemesis for this episode. Now we can concentrate on what we need to do as Death Maiden and Astria. So up next will be Death Maiden gets a chance to go. Alright, let's go over to Death Maiden's area. Have her take a turn. Alright, Death Maiden's turn. No prepped spells at all. And she's got 1, 2, 3, 4 Ether from Crystals and a Spark. So she's going to put her Spark to open breach 1. And with 4, okay? with 4 ether, what is she getting? I think she better start getting some spells as well. I think she's going to get force transfusion. Yeah, I think she'll do that. This is the deal 3 damage. If you have 3 or more charges, gain a charge. So she's going to get herself that spell for her 4 ether. Put the cards back in any order, which of course will be that because they're all the same. And 2, 3, 4, 5 new cards for her next hand. That's 1, 2. Neural Wreath, Bug Zapper, and a Spark. Okay, all pretty good stuff. Back we go now, again to turn order. Alright, back to turn order, and Nemesis is finished, so we have Astria going next. Over we go to Astria. Alright, back to Astria. She's got a Spark spell prepped and ready to go. She's going to fire the Spark spell off. She will hit the frozen, or the minion, the pod minion, with a shield. That's going to knock the 1 shield off of it. And now it's time to play cards. And she's got a total of, well, she'll prep her Spark to open breach 1. And then she's got 2, 4, she's got 6 ether. She could get herself 3 charges. Or she could get 1 charge, 2, 3, 4. What does she want to do? You know what? I think she's going to get herself 1 charge with that. And then she's going to spend 4 ether. And she will get... I think she's going to get herself also a Neural Wreath right now. Focus any player's breach. Any player may prep a spell in hand. She can do that for herself as well. So that's what she's going to do with her ether. So we spent 2 getting a charge, 4 getting Neural Wreath. She can put these back in any order. She might as well put those at the bottom. 5 new cards. She has 3 regular crystals. We're going to flip her deck over. She's going to get 2 more Force Transfusion and Bending Beam. Alright, that's going to be her hand for next time. Alright, that's all good. And that's the end of her turn. Back we go to turn order. Alright, turn order time. There's only 1 card left, and yes, it's Death Maiden. So we're going to go over to Death Maiden's area. She's going to be taking the last turn for this episode, so let's see what it is she's going to do. Alright, well, she has a Spark spell, and so she's going to cast the Spark spell off. She's going to go hit the Frozen Pod. It only has 2 health. That's going to knock it down to 1. And we're going to hope that we get to go as either Death Maiden or Ashley at the start of next episode so we can get rid of it. But that's not a guarantee. Alright, now she's got cards to play. And so... Oh, this is actually pretty good. So she'll put... She'll put the Bug Zapper, open breach 1. She'll put the Spark in open breach 2. Or sorry, open breach 3. Then she's going to take the 2 crystals. And I think she's going to spend them to get some more damage spell. She's going to buy herself a 2-cost Fire Chakram, which is deal 2 damage. So she's going to do that with the 2. And then the Neural Wreath. Focus any player's breach. Any player may prep a spell in hand. She's going to go and do that for Astria. So let's go prep one of her breaches and prep a spell from in hand. And this works out pretty much perfectly. So we're going to prep Astria's breach 3, which is excellent. Or focus it, I should say, not prep it. Focus it. Any player's breach, and then she can... and then any player can prep a spell from hand. So Astria is going to prep this spell, Bending Beam, deal 2 damage. The spell's cast from open breach. Oh, from an opened breach 3, deal 3 additional damage. Okay, so this is not opened yet. So let's... Does she have 5? She has 1, 2, 3. We'll go ahead and actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and we're going to prep Force Transfusion on this instead. As I drop the card. We're going to do it here. The reason I'm going to do that is because when Astria gets to have her turn next time, we're going to open breach 3 with her 3 ether, and then we're going to put this spell into it. because this has cast from an open breach 3. This is not an open breach, it's just a focused breach, so we wouldn't get the extra damage there, and I don't want to waste the spell yet. So that makes logical sense to me. Back we go to Death Maiden to finish off her turn and finish off the episode. Alright, well that's going to finish off Death Maiden's turn, so we'll put her cards, discard her cards in any order, which will be this way. She's going to get 5 cards. She's got 1. Flip her deck over. 1, 2, 3, 4 more cards. And she got Crystal, 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 and Force Transfusion. Okay, that's what she's got in her hand for next episode. I'm going to zoom out. We're going to wrap up our episode for today. Alright, well we have the Spawning Horror sitting there. We've got a pod out now. Minion pod with 1 health on it. Let's hope we can destroy it. We also have the Ether Extract, which doesn't look like we can do much about it. Unleash any player. Any player suffers a damage and discards 2 gems. Oh, that's any player. If both of those gems cost 0, you evolve the card. Okay, well I think we can possibly handle that next time. And we have the Breeding Chamber knocked down to 7 health. We have the Spawning Horror at 47 health, but that's a long way from knocking it out. Death Maiden's at 10 health. Astria's at 6. And that's where we're sitting at the moment. So I hope I haven't made any mistakes. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. Aeons and Legacy. We're doing Chapter 3 in search of new power. And right now, we're fighting the Spawning Horror, and we'll find out if I'm going to smack them down in the following episode. So thanks so much, and we'll see you then.